Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Infinite Storm, and this is a new survival thriller from Bleecker Street and director Malgorzata Szumowska, who previously had directed Never Gonna Snow Again, which I got a chance to see and thought was a very interesting film, and this film really makes use of the nature all around this film as it focuses on a professional climber who winds up meeting a stranger up in the mountains during a storm and tries her very best to make sure that he gets back alive. And you have this beautiful cinematography, awesome shots specifically of the landscapes and how it's all framed, and it's a very breathtaking looking film. They ratchet up the tension with the camera work and some of the setups that go on, including you have your main character Pam, played by Naomi Watts, falling into like this ice enclosure. It just feels this claustrophobia of things falling in on her, and all of that builds up some serious tension. And you have this story written by Joshua Rollins based off of a book written by this woman, Pam, and it has some narrative beats that feel a little bit repetitive, feel a little bit familiar. It does sometimes fall into that revenant area of like, how many more things can you possibly do to these people to keep ratcheting up the tension, and it just gets a little too much. And, you know, it's paced very strangely. It feels like this hour of, like, for the most part, up on this mountain feels forever. And then there's still, like, 45 minutes left in the movie. And as it turns out, like, a good 15 of that is, like, the credits, which is kind of crazy. But you have the pacing in this third act of, like, what the aftermath really is, and it takes its swell old time trying to get anywhere from that point on, and you have a lot of important themes about loss and grief, and I think the film does a fine job of fleshing those out in like flashback moments in this third act of these two people in the aftermath of this horrible, intense and uncomfortable situation that we're in. You have Naomi Watts, who plays Pam Bales, who the physicality she brings to this role, she's in incredible shape. Watts is able to sell all the physicality, sell the emotional moments, the interactions, and especially for a film that a lot of it's like her yelling at this guy to like stay calm. And Billy Howle does a fantastic job in this film because he has a lot of like outbursts and intense reactions to things, and really stands out. And I think these two make a really fine pairing at the core of this film, and Naomi Watts really anchors the film with her performance, and she's steady, she's strong, she's confident, and we do see her struggle. We see her in vulnerable situations, and we can connect with her and relate to her. So in general, despite the fact that the narrative might feel a little familiar, it might have some pacing issues, I do think this is a really high quality, well-made, intense, meaningful survival film that you should take the time, go check it out. It has a great central performance as well from Naomi Watts, who is doing some great work at this stage in her career. And this is definitely something that's going to stand out and really, you know, hold on to that like high quality expectation of Bleecker Street. But those are my thoughts on Infinite Storm. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.